Welcome back again, my great forex trader. Is your one and only Bosco FX. Okay, today let's dive into charts and see if we can grab some cool benjis. Today is another new day. Wow, okay, yesterday finally the price matched my TP and still trend up. The price matched my take profit and still moving up. If you see strong bullish, strong buying in the chart, okay, but nevertheless, stick to your strategy. If your strategy say 3:1 ratio, you stick to it. If it says 1:1 ratio, you stick to your strategy, because it's your strategy is what make you to be a profitable trader. Now, looking at the chart now, you can see that throughout yesterday and today, market is moving strongly bullish. Buyers are control in the market. But looking at currently now what price is doing, okay, you will see that market move up here and come back, give us a hammer, a bullish hammer as a reversal candle. But this bullish hammer did not take any liquidity, and the market pull up here to this extent and still come back, take this previous reversal hammer, this low, this reversal bullish hammer, sweep it out and still ranging in this angle here. So let's go to 30 minutes time frame and see what the price is telling us. Okay, remember my strategy is break out of structure, liquidity sweep, and wait for confirmatory and execute. Okay, now let me turn my phone to horizontal level. Okay, let me move to the 30 minutes time frame. Okay. Now in this 15 minutes time frame, markets from all this height pull down here and create another height here, another small low here, and another height here. Let me go to 15 minutes time frame so that you will see it clearly. You will see that there is a internal trend within this angle here, within this area here. You will see that market pull down here, create a higher height and higher low, create another one, higher height and higher low here, and create another higher height. Now all these higher low here do not sweep any liquidity. If you take this low here, do not sweep any liquidity. Let me identify it with a trend line so that you will see it. If you see this low here, do not sweep any liquidity. It did not sweep any liquidity. Okay, and the other low here do not sweep any liquidity, and this last low here do not sweep any liquidity. Did not sweep any liquidity. So, and if you look, because sorry, let me change it to, and if you take this low do not sweep any liquidity. Now this second low do not sweep any liquidity, and this last low here do not sweep any liquidity. Now these zones are what? Minor zone. So because these zones do not sweep any liquidity, and the market has break out of structure, okay, and market here break out of structure, and this zone here is what hold the price. This zone here, let me go to 30 minutes time frame, and if you take this zone here, this zone here, this minor zone here, because this minor zone does not sweep out any liquidity, is what hold this zone to do what? To break internal trend. As you see here, create high, come down here, create another high that break out of what? This previous high. So is this zone now that creates these zones that do what? That break this previous high. So and I map out this minor zone as area of interest. Okay, now I was expecting markets to come and do what? Sweep out those liquidity, but market pull down and sweep out all the zones here. E sweep out this one and this third one here, and market still go down and break the what? The area of my what? Interest. So for the price to break this area of my interest, I will not execute buy here because I'm expecting market to reverse within this area of my interest, because this minor zone is what hold price before, and I'm expecting those buyers should also hold price to do what? To make this market to start buying, to move upward. But as you see now, the buyers here are not strong. For price to break this area of interest is telling me that buyers within this zone are not strong. So my expectation now is I'm going to step out in the market. I'm not going to buy in this area of interest again because it is invalid. Price has do what? Break the what? Area of the interest. So I'm waiting for the price to do what? To come back to this major zone here. This is a major zone here because it takes out liquidity, or this zone here. Okay, let me go to 1 hour time frame. Let me go to 1 hour time frame. Okay. I'll be expecting price to come to this zone here. Okay, I'm expecting price to come to this area of my interest. Okay, I'm waiting price to come to this my area of interest. This is my first area of interest for me to do what? Wait for my confirmatory and do what? Execute the trade. Or I will wait for price to do what? To break this height here, or the second height here. Then I map out the other block as my area of interest. Okay, because if you look at market now, you will see that if you look at this market now, you see that markets come and do what? Sweep out liquidity here. And after sweeping out liquidity here, it do what? It break out of structure. So there is a tendency of markets to pull back again. Okay, market has already pulled back again, cover this fair value gap within this other block. As you can see, market has pulled back, covered this fair value gap, and touch this other block here. Let me identify it so that you see what I'm saying. Now if you take, you see that market has come and covered this fair value gap within here and here, and tap in this what? Other block here. Then after that, it break out of structure. Okay, and as it stands now, the same thing, market has also do the same thing here. You feel the little fair value gap here and tap in this other block here, the second other block here, and the market is about to do what, to pull down to this area. So but now I'm not going to buy or sell in this trade. I'm going to wait till market comes down to the what area of my interest, or market do what, break this structure. Okay, for now I will step out in the market and come back later. I'm back again. Looking at the markets now, you can see that price is pulling down, is trending down towards my what area of interest. But as it stands now, is remaining 3 hours for New York session to close. Okay, and these 3 hours, I don't think it will be enough for markets to get to this area of my interest and still give me what, 3:1 ratio. So because of that, I'll be stepping out today. I will call today a day. Okay, I'm not going to place any trade. I will step out in the market. Okay, now before I do so, I will also give you a brief on how I escaped lost today. Now, if I go towards 30 minutes time frame, you will notice that market follows my strategy, but the last one, market do not obey it. My strategy is breakout of structure, liquidity, and the last one is what, confirmatory. Now, if you check very well, let me remove this trade line. If you check very well, you see that market sweep out liquidity, break out of structure here, market break out of structure here, it takes this previous high. And for market to do what, to take this previous high, it do what, it reverse from this zone here. There is a zone here, market reverse from this zone here. Okay, and create another what, create lower, higher low here, create higher low here, and after that market what, pull up, come down here and create another higher what, higher low here, and break out of what, structure. Now after that, market now pull down and do what, and sweep out this higher low here and also this as a liquidity. Now market has do what, obey my what, second thing I'm looking out in the market. It has breakout of structure, sweep out liquidity. Now the remaining one is what, my confirmatory. Okay, now I move down towards to the 5 minutes time frame to confirm what, to look out for change of character. Okay, to know if this market will do what, we go back to what, bullish. Now moving down towards 5 minutes time frame, you will notice there is no change of character. So for my confirmatory, there is no change of character. Markets do what, sweep out liquidity from here and do what, this is the last lower height we have. Okay, now markets pull down, sweep out the liquidity and come back to this length and do what, and start doing what, training down. Now with this, you see that these do not confirm the word, the entry. Okay, this one do not confirm the entry, and that is the reason why I do not place buy in this market. Okay, so do well and make sure that anytime you are analyzing your market, or you want to place a buy or a sell, follow your what, your strategy. Don't trade with motion, but rather follow your what, your strategy. So as it stands now today, I'm not going to place any trade today, no trade today, because my strategy, market do not give me what I need in the market. Okay, my strategy do not play out well. Okay, so I'm going to step out in the market for today and come back tomorrow for another opportunity for me to catch cool benches. I like you guys. See you guys next time. Peace.